From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get started. Jacob Wilson digs in now.
Number 5, Jacob Wilson.
And the home opener is underway. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Just underway from Tropicana Field. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. That's inside. Base hit, one run is in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run scores from second. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. For the second, and he's safe. Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away and a strikeout. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And it's second. Fastball for a strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Westberg. There's one. To third now, but he's able to get back in. So just one out of the play.
The designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still locked in with a quality at bat, driving that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And the 0-2 stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the high chopper. Muncy. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Jack Flaherty. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Up
Ball
and
two.
in, 2-1. Now
Ball
one
three.
miss. Late with the swing there. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one lifted to left. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Save!
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
Kyle Tucker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off. Left field.
Yo lo que te dice, Pablito.
He makes the grab. 2 down.
Tengo un party, loco. Si tengo un party, invítame.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Still stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Westberg. He flips it to second in time. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Max Muncy.
That's a ball.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, no strikes. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one misses. And now 3-2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Batting 6, the catcher.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swings through that one for strike 2. Almost got him. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jacob Wilson.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one in the air center field. Buxton moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
Fought off foul. Henderson getting to start at third. Batting second in today's lineup. And is back. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Moniak in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Henderson around third, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Still able to come through behind him, the count right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
That one ripped, but foul. And it's second. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And that one ripped to left. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit left field. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The relays.
No, he's in there.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Brown's one to short. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
That one not close. Ball 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going down. A 3-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 5-3.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth. Here now the Red Sox DH, Anthony Santander. In there at the knees.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. That's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
Yo no sé por qué le dio 4 malas, en verdad, muta. Porque yo no estoy bateando con Cartoque. 100 y pico estoy bateando con él. Y con Machado estoy bateando 360 y él la hace eso. Increíble.
On to first, and they get Edman for the out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Kyle Finnegan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Langoliers in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. That's got a chance. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 6-3.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Outside.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Creo que.
He's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Estoy jugando con la mano.
In the air, left field. Moniak should have this one. And there's one down.
¿Y cuánto vaina hay que hacer?
Right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh, yeah.
Abreu in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
No, estoy en cuarto inning, loco. Oh, ¿qué es lo que te dice, Abreu?
Here comes the 0-1. One out.
Pero apunten lo que hay que hacer porque lo hago más fácil. Porque después entran hacia los carvaqueros y no saben qué lo van a hacer.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Get on base. ¿Verdad?
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Cut on and miss.
Ahorita dice Pablo como Little Man. Too easy.
Stepping in, Jordan Westburg reached on an infield single his first time. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way.
Lo que tome se le da pausa, loco. Si se le acaba el tiempo, lo voy a dar X para que se acabe esa mierda. Ahora va.
Scott Barlow will take over here.
Como quiere, gente que venderlo todo. Vamos 5,000.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Está igual, está en precisión. Está en precisión, igualito. No, hubiera aguantado una verdad. ¿Quién que está en 300? Yo pienso que yo le voy a dar de una vez, papá. Pero llega muchísimo. Tranquilo, pai, que el viernes van a tirar yo más, güey.
on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. That's the third.
Espérate, yo tengo un quinto loco, fíjate. Un juego de la Liga.
Ready now for the fifth.
Machado al mismo tiempo.
Stepping in for Boston, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Fouled off. He was late. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 out man at first. Gunnar Henderson up next for the Red Sox.
Ball, that's too low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
The 2-1. In the dirt.
Yes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Comes the 2-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Correa for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Carlos Correa.
Too easy.
In the air, right field. Wood moving under it. And out number 1.
Inside the park.
Foul ball.
No.
Ball.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really incómodo, strikes.
Papá.
There's a swing and a drive.
Oye, no te tengo nadita con cartón.
Kick the 3-2. Ground ball left side.
I'm concho, doblete.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
And misses inside. Outside with a breaking ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the...
¿Y él no está viendo tu pantalla, no?
Bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
New pitcher on now. Eric Zabrowski.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Nick Castellanos. A critical at bat in this game for him.
No, en la liga que estamos.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Zabrowski He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. In the dirt, blocked.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
No, joda.
Henderson tossed to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Ponga Cincinnati que la bola corre también, el premio tan grande.
Top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Witt Jr. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through.
Brooks Raley into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
One out man at first. And next for the Red Sox, James Wood.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now a snap throw to first. And he dives in safely. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Saved.
Santander.
And that is out of play.
Too easy.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa. That's the inning.
Tranquilo, Pablo, que no me hay que llegar a 100. No me hay que hacer 100, estamos en 700.
Well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher for the Rays, Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one fouled off. Runner on the move. That one fouled hard the other way. 0-2 now. Hard hit to right center. Into the dive.
No way, bro.
Relay throw. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Up next to the Rays, the right fielder, Willier.
Next to hit, Willier Abreu.
I'm gonna talk to God and nobody.
And first offering is fouled off. Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Hunter Goodman. And And there's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. The ball's 2 strikes. Nice grab to first, but he beats it out.
He's in there. He's safe.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Just
lo mejor.
beat that one out, man. He was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Chopper to second. Westberg over to Correa for 1. Over to first. Safe.
And
next for the Red Sox, Alec Burleson, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Misses the sweeper.
Y tú apuntaste lo que era, Pablo, porque el que te lío ahora.
Double play opportunity here. You've got to lay off pitches down to the zone.
Ya
Right there, swinging at that pitch.
Pues levantando ahí cuando yo acabé de tirar lo que es.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Es clásico.
Big spot and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Well struck left field, carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Back here in Tampa Bay, stepping in for the Rays, Jordan Westbrook. That's to third. Henderson over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, number 25.
Así es que andan.
Ball.
Inside the
High fly ball, right field. And makes the grab. 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Orion Kerkering. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off.
Pablo metió mejor. De Pietro se metió Pablo.
Fought off foul. And it remains 2-2.
Ahora, total, pero que no se tuvo. Este juego.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your
toes,
ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. It's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
El logotipo.
Here's the 0-2. Hauls it in.
El loco tiene un fongo en la mano.
Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. And a foul ball.
Ay, por
Rays
Dios.
leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit. So a man down and 1 away.
Para una vendilla que dio los ampares.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Mierda,
that one carrying. And gone. The 2-run shot, and just like that, they're within a run.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
One down. Anthony
No, está bien el tato. Se lo merece. Haga pides y el loco, en verdad.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped up. Correa. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's two away.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found it. Really protecting with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
This one on the ground to Castellanos. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Te estoy diciendo, tipo me lleva 13 hits, compadre. Pero parece como que estaba haciendo el círculo o algo. Porque la bola está saliendo sin fuerza. No.
One pitch and one out.
No, él juega bien, juega bien. Lo que pasa es que pasa la vaina demasiado, loco.
Foul ball there.
Es más tarde que el de H.
The 0-1. Base hit, and that's a one-out single.
El BOS. Tú estás duro, pa, tú estás duro.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Mierda, pues tipo, cada Yankee, reggaetón. No, puedo fallar esa.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Out towards right center field.
Maldito picheo que fallando, loco.
Under it. Two down. And here's the catcher, Shea Langell.
Muta, entra para el par y yo entro ahora, ¿no está Pablo? Para ver si hacemos lo del evento.
Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Oh my fucking God.
That is the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, so stepping in for Boston, Alec Burleson.
This is the type of hitter his club wants it to play, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Just missed. And there's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Josh Smith. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Ground ball could be 2. Rojas for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Base is empty after the double play. Gunnar Henderson up next for the Red Sox. Lifted in the air, right field. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.